Welcome back. I'm here with 3 cast members from the upcoming film, Where'd You Go, Bernadette? Zoë Chao, Emma Nelson, and Troian Bellisario. Thank you all so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I can only imagine you had a late night last night at the screening of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this movie, of course, is based on a really popular book. Did any of you have a relationship with the book before becoming involved in the project?
Well, before becoming involved, I read the book before I was cast, so if that counts. But I feel like everybody really used it as a source material. I mean, I don't think there's anybody who worked on the movie that didn't read the book.
Yeah,
it's such a great read.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, everybody always comments on Maria Semple's particular voice, and I think that that really shines through in the movie, and how that plays through in like the attitude and the energy. So.
The character of Bernadette is just so amazing. You want to spend
just
as much
really
time
unique
as possible with her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, getting to read the book is, even if you go see the movie, go read the book. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and you all, it's interesting because you all come in, well, of course, you are with Bernadette the entire time, and then you both have really different relationships with her. You come in towards the end. You are kind of a little bit of her adversarial kind of character in this, and I want to dig into each of those. But Emma, I heard that this is your first movie role ever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's my first movie.
I mean, I couldn't even believe it. And director Richard Linklater said that he was so impressed by how unintimidated you were during your audition, which, I mean, I don't even know, how were you able to read with Kate Blanchett without getting nervous?
I mean, I feel like I didn't really know that she was going to be at the callback. So when I went in the room, it was just like, I didn't really have time for that. You know, I was like, okay, I just have to do what I have to do, and I can't, you know, I knew that being nervous, you know, what was that going to do for me? And I know it sounds easier to say, but in that moment, I was just like really focused on what I was doing. Obviously, she's not intimidating on purpose. She was really welcoming and nice to me. So it was kind of a natural thing.
She's like my hero. I'm literally like in awe of her. Right
Did you? Yeah. Did you feel the same way about going to set?
No.
No, absolutely not. It was like, but I agree. It was sort of like you have to kind of do mental gymnastics and just be like, all right, get over it. We're going to work. But that is such an impressive and incredible attitude to have.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
How do we acquire those skills?
No, I was intimidated by you guys too. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just like maybe it's something about me being a kid, not understanding the gravity of it all. But it's like people are just nice to me. Everybody's so nice. And so I think that helps too. You know, everybody gives me a lot of respect. Even though I'm not an experienced actor, it's like I feel like I'm given the same respect as, you know, people who have done 20 films, you know. And so I really appreciate that, and I think it helped me feel comfortable.
Yeah, well, thinking about some of the gravity and certainly in the themes of this movie, you know, Bernadette is, she's going through some troubled times after some professional setbacks. Does that resonate with either of you? Have you ever, you know, struggled with a professional setback like that?
I've never had any professional I think that it's just perfect route to the top. No, I think everybody struggles, and you don't have to be in this industry to have experience with obstacles and failure. I think everybody deals with it, and it's how you overcome it, or how you integrate the lesson that the failure teaches you and move forward with your life. That's what I think this whole movie is about, is how she's gonna integrate a past failure and then become something new, get reconnected to her passion.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Same, yeah.
Same.
Well, some of the most fun scenes to watch were when you were in Antarctica, which actually was in Greenland, right?
Yes.
And I was wondering, did you notice any of the impact of climate change while you were filming those scenes?
Totally. While we were shooting, there were beautiful things. We stopped to watch whales, which were in the film, which was really exciting.
All the penguins?
Yeah. Well, actually, the penguins
were
weren't
not
up there.
real. There are no penguins in Greenland.
Wait.
Well, actually, no. There were penguins shot ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we weren't, because they're only in Antarctica.
Yeah, no, there are no penguins in Greenland. There are whales. The whales were real.
I was shook because of the number of penguins in the movie.
Well, yeah, because I talk about penguins a lot. So I feel like it can't be Antarctica without penguins. But I'm glad that you didn't know they weren't real.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't there like 5 species of penguins in Antarctica?
I feel like I should know the answer to this question.
You should, and actually, I do know
There's a
this from watching
chinstrap.
the movie last night.
No,
you said 5, but it's actually 7.
There's 7.
Yep, that's fine.
No, in Antarctica. Oh, I thought you meant in Greenland. No, there are no.
Right, because we were
got it. In Antarctica, there are 7 species.
Yeah.
If I remembered that line, I would recite it to you. But there are 7 species.
Noted. I mean, I love hearing about this, and I know, Zoe, you didn't actually get to go to Greenland to film. I know, but did you have fun playing a little bit of like a villainous character in Sulin?
Yeah. I mean, Sulin is the worst, which is really the
best.
Yeah. Zoe's the best, and Sulin is the worst.
I mean, I love her so much because she is the anti-cool, which resonates. But she's lovable. She's wound up so tight, and I think really falls for LG and his brain, and gets really excited at fanning the flames between with the dissonance between him and his wife. But she's wound up, and I think a nice counter for Bernadette. But acting with Kate, and when Kate would look at me and give me a death stare, it was one of the most intimidating things that I've ever experienced. Immediate flop sweat.
I'm gonna let you have this movie in the bag. What's next? What do you hope to do next?
For me, I hope to be able to continue to do this. I mean, it's just what I love more than anything. I mean, it's like my passion, and doing this film really confirmed that for me. So if I'm lucky enough, I'd love to be able to continue to do this. It's just I feel like where I belong. I guess you could say.
And Troian, you recently had a child, right? And one of the big themes of this is how having a child can impact your work. Have you? Has that impacted your career and the direction you want to move in next?
Absolutely. I think I'm still really new to the mothering game, so learning to integrate, my experience as a mother in with my work is a really wonderful. This is just such an incredible opportunity for me to do that. And then also watching the movie last night, because I hadn't seen it until last night. I told the girls I wanted to watch it on the big screen with the audience. Anything between Emma and Kate, I was bawling, sobbing. When you said my mom is my best friend, I was like, that's gonna be me. My daughter's gonna say that about me. It was just too much. It was
makes me
so
happy.
sweet.
I think, it's important. The mother-daughter relationship is so important, and her baby's the cutest thing on the planet. We love her. We love her so much.
I've been bringing her around, and everybody's been so welcoming, and so it's been easy to be a working mom.
Yeah. Well, it's been so fun talking to all of you. Now I know more about penguins than I have before. I'm very glad. Yeah. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
And Where'd You Go, Bernadette is in theaters this Friday, August 16th. Up next, Zach and I are responding to a few more of your tweets.